All right, you big stubborn dwarf. Talk to me.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit.
So upset. I feel like this isn't about the map. Still looking for an excuse not to go.
It is. And it isn't. I'm not sure what it is, really. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat. My ears ring. I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying. Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
Poor Marius. I like Marius. Oh, okay. What should I do? What should I do? Not that, that's for sure. Do. Stash. Stash. Ooh, one-handed mace. Too bad. Let's see. Heavy, don't need that. Critical hit chance increases the total, increases with your total wealth. Huh? Ability cast speed. Ooh, into perception. Actually, I don't need the carrying capacity anymore. I can just put everything in my stash. So where was that? Oh well. Could do that one. Let's do that. I'm not sure what that's gonna do. We'll find out. All right. Now we're gonna have a talk. Really? We're not gonna have to talk with a voice in our head? Wow. Oh, I didn't want Kai. Didn't want Kai. This location. Thank you. That's what I want. I want my little furry friend. I like her attitude. Okay.
Watch your back out here, traveler. Tamershi sent word. She said you can go. I'm I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't have much more to say. You were responsible for all this death. But I hope you don't end up the same way, too. Shia, Envoy, do you know what's happening?
He blames me and then he's like, I don't know what happened here. What happened?
Galloway's gonads. There isn't enough perfume in Aora. You lived here.
Always thought that if
Quiet, you! You can imprison our bodies, but not our voices.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
So they're not just rude to outsiders then.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
What's going on here is Pargrunen business. Stay out of it, Outlander.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
They were going to abandon their people they don't deserve. Imagine if you were in their place instead. Be out of your beard.
I'd starve myself for my disloyalty then. Do you want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
No trade, no food, no...
The water in Solace tastes like it comes from a spittoon.
These are Warden matters.
Break your oaths, and it all unravels. It's
All right.
not just about them.
Whatever.
Protect us, not kill us.
Sit in your cage and suffer. I tried to help. Oh shit. Okay, here we go. Surprised they didn't notice Marius. I really need to learn that
Like the
spell.
beetles have settled in there.
I'd say they have. They have indeed. Okay. The water is disgusting and full of sludge. Leap. Really gives me Oblivion vibes.
Gods, just the smell in here makes me wish I hadn't eaten today.
Whoa, treasure map. What's going on? Found a strange arrowhead in the caves where I'm not allowed to explore, but that's okay. I've hidden it. Oh, okay. Hidden it so I can find it again when I finally grow up.
Here we go.
Be on with you. Damn. Shit ton of bugs. Boom. Everybody?
Take a moment, people.
Bounty trophy. I wasn't expecting that. So apparently we have found a bounty already within our travels. Not even within 10 minutes of entering the area. And something already wanted to kill us. Wonderful. All right. So let's head down to the lower floor.
Got some.
Okay. Apparently my group already wants to talk. Fire in the hole. Double shot. Man. It's a beetle type world. Wonder if Beetlejuice is here.
Godless ruins. We're also walking face first into a beetle lair. Lovely.
Could be worse. Could be spiders, Marius. Would you rather we walk into spiders, Marius? Would that make you happy, Marius?
Child's play.
I don't know what these runes are. Oh. Of course. Where's that? That's one. So got that one. Oh, there's the other one. Thunderstorm. My first job was at Wendy's. I thought about working at Wendy's myself. I've worked at Hardee's and Burger King. Burger King only lasted a couple months. And I quit there because of safety violations. Ouch. Do better. BK was my second job, and then I went into factory work. I was a seam inspector, also a parts inspector. Did that for about a year, and then I went into caretaker. Did that for a year until we moved back into another town, and then I went back to Hardee's. I've probably worked at Hardee's probably 10 plus years total, going back and forth between it, because I did it as a second job a couple times. What do you guys have to say? I don't really need to camp. Just want to know what you guys have to say.
Envoy, last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back. Oh, it's complicated. It's not that I hate Solace, but I just can't be there anymore.
Well, going back isn't always easy. Sometimes too much has changed. Other times, not enough has.
I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself.
We're supposed to get out and wander.
Solace is the oldest standing settlement in the lands. Tradition all but forbids aimless wandering. I've met Pargrunen from elsewhere who seem driven to travel. Seems strange to me. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway. What do you want to talk about? Mount Forja erupts every few years. Usually just small little burps of ash and a few extra lava flows. It's like it wants to remind everyone it's still here. Which is ridiculous, really. Smell that rotten egg scent on the wind? That's Forja. As much as I want to blame it on Kai. Just another reason the people of Solace tend to stay inside.
Pay my taxes, so I'll be lurking. Ew, taxes. Good luck. It's gonna hurt, probably.
There's a place in the southwest of the Tusk called the Slumbering Fields. It's full of dry brambles and plants with nasty thorns. There used to be an old Pargrunen aqueduct out there, but it hasn't been used for a long time. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean runoff for ages. That's all I know, really. There's more out there than I could tell you about. Best you go see it for yourself. I've seen more signs of bandits out here than I remember from before. I'm not even sure who they're raiding, to be honest. There's more out there. Let's see. First rule in Galawain's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. You know, if you're this interested in survival in the living lands, we can take this even further. You've done all
Finally.
right out here, but there's always more to know if you want to survive. So, what do you want to learn?
Tell me how to be quicker, quieter, and agile. Show me how to survive conditions that would cripple them prepared.
You want to know everything? Right. You came to the right person. It's good to know
Parachute
things,
tax,
but you
man.
need to be physically fit. So we're gonna stretch your limbs and get those joints moving. And then we're gonna give you little bites of bad berries. Maybe send you on a long run. You're gonna be as fit as an ox. Let's get started. Right. That about does it. You're a quick study. At least now I don't have to worry about you so much out there. I can spend my time watching over Kai and Yatsley. Teaching is its own reward, I guess.
Nice. Dexterity and constitution.
Envoy, what do you need? What do you want to talk about? Let's see. There's basically no game out here. Well, there's some game, but not enough to keep you from starving. That's not true either. If you don't mind beetle paste or questionable mushroom stew, you might be able to find enough to eat. I grew up with that stuff, so I don't mind it. And I got a tolerance for the, well, effects from the mushrooms. For you, I suggest sticking with the beetles. Or just rationing out the dried fish and fruit we got from Thirdborn. There's more out... Let's see. Lava. Everywhere there's lava. The good news is that it's usually cool enough to stand near without bursting into flames. You can use the lava flows to navigate around here, like you would a river in Emerald Stair. But I'd suggest sticking with the roads. The lava also provides light and heat at night, and setting up camp near a lava flow can protect you from Zarups and the like. Anything that wants to eat you likely doesn't want to risk swimming in molten rock to do it. There's more out... Let's see. If you find a large crack in the ground, don't stand over it and breathe deeply. Just trust me on this. Sure, it's all fun and games when someone gets a face full of gas from underground and everyone laughs while they act all stupid. But then, everyone's sorry when the poor Nimdude starts dry heaving and bleeding from the eyes and ears.
Ugh.
A few minutes of dreariness and hallucinations are not worth the risk. Though, they are very fun hallucinations. Yeah, just don't inhale gas clouds from beneath the ground. Really, don't do it. There's more out there that... Let's see. Stay off the ground as much as you can. Don't lie on the ground. And if you're up and about, keep moving. The magma flows pretty close to the surface, and the ground gets hotter than you'd think. I've lost a few boots because I stopped to rest and forgot to put up my feet. The heat from the ground cooked my boots in just a few minutes. You already know what burning leather smells like, and if you don't need to find out now.
I should have cooked enough people.
Let's see. This is weird for me to say, but if you're out in the wilds in Galawain's tusks, you're already losing the survival battle. Stay on the roads, and keep the coast on your right so you know which way is north. Keep moving, and get to Solace as quickly as you can. They don't love outsiders there, but the wardens won't let you starve or burn to death on their doorstep. You'll find warden patrols along the roads from time to time. They carry extra supplies, but not much. Usually enough to get you back to Solace. They generally assume no one's out in the wilds here by accident, and the only reason for most people to be here is to go to Solace.